Hey everyone, I'm reading a story about the George Zimmerman's case. Um, Beginning of today, I guess, uh, George Zimmerman's Florida Neighborhood Watch, the captain accused of mute. Of course, we know murdering the teen Trayvon Martin on patrol beginning on Monday. The judge denied the defense request to delay the trial. Now, circuit Uh, Judge Deborah Nelson rejected the request after lead defense attorney Mark O'Mara told the judge his defense team needs several more weeks to prepare. We're not fully ready and need more time. Now, O'Mara said blamed prosecutors for delay in turning over evidence, and she said he needs time to interview the attorneys for Martin's family. Prosecutors opposed that request for the delay. Jury selection also started on Monday for 100 potential juries that will be separated into 21 groups, which each prospective jury will be brought into a room for questioning. Now, the first group potential juror filled out questions about themselves and ability to serve as juries, as prosecutors, and defense attorneys. So to find 6 objective members, 4 alternatives. Attorneys for both sides then leafed through the questionnaire responding to in the courtroom. Uh, but February 12th, 2012 shooting in Central Florida sparked a frenzied national debate about such issues as gun control, equal justice, and race after George Zimmerman, who was Hispanic, and fatal shot of Martin, a black teenager. Now, but Zimmerman also said that the teen circled back to attack him as he walked back to his truck. Okay, well, I'm understanding his truck now. He was in a car. So he's changing the story again? He went back to his truck. What? Punching him in his face, slamming the back of his head onto a sidewalk. The photographs taken the night show, Zimmerman had broken nose, bruises, bloody cuts on his back of his head. Now, Florida A&M law student was the sole person in a fenced-off area designated to protect, and she didn't even describe herself as a protester. Now, she said she was merely wanting to observe and sent to the highest profile trial in Central Florida, but there would be more mobs of people, Matt says. Now, we seek the fair and impartial trial. Tracy Martin said we ask the community to continue to stay peaceful as we place our faith in the justice system. Not only do they have to prove that this was a murder as alleged, they have not proved enough that it could not have been self-defense, he said. Now, the case is expected to last about 6 weeks if convicted. George Zimmerman's life imprisonment. Now, the state is going to be Zimmerman's was a powerful neighborhood watchman and wanted to be an officer who liked to use authority. Rainey McClain as a Florida defense attorney. Now, the investigator knew Zimmerman was patrolling following a series of break-ins in that Florida community, and they know the occurred. Martin's visiting from Miami area was returning from the convenience store where he bought Skittles and iced tea, and he was on the phone calling a female friend immediately before fighting with Zimmerman. Now, prosecutor tracked down Martin and started the fight. Now, Zimmerman said Martin spotted his gun holster and dispute are expected to focus point on court arguments. Now, George Zimmerman said, see, he had his wrists around under his clothes. He said, Martin told Zimmerman that you're going to die tonight. Now the question is, that would be said on his cell phone. Trayvon Martin, he would say that on his cell phone. If that's not in the case, it doesn't show up saying that he said that, he would have said that on the phone at the time of the fighting. The phone would have been knocked out of his hand. You would have been hearing him somewhere saying that on the phone. Now, prosecutors must prove beyond reasonable doubt that while Zimmerman's action was premeditated and they just demonstrate a deprived mind that considered a threat his action towards human life. Now, why would you tell me? Because I never watched him carrying guns. Stun guns, yes, but guns, why was George Zimmerman carrying a gun that night? It would have been a stun gun if he had to. Plain, I forgot I had the gun on me. Now, O'Mara would need to show his client fear for his life, that race was not a factor in the following Martin or shooting the team was potential cover-up by a hoodie. Now, since George called 911, made neighbor Captain cry out for help during the fight, and then the gunshot, Martin's parents said the cries for help were from their son. If George Zimmerman did a voice recognition, actors could play important roles helping the jury decide who was screaming, crying aloud. That is just more. If George screamed close to that screen, it was George. If he can't come even close to that screen, it was Martin. So, tell me, what do you think? Could the prosecutor come up with good evidence proving that George Zimmerman went after him anyhow after the 911 operator told him not to? Give me your thoughts. Talk to you later. Bye now.